Namaskar everyone, welcome to News Poem channel, and today we will discuss different types of changes in ITIL service management. So let's begin the show. So in ITIL there are three broad categories of changes. The first one is normal change, the second one is a standard change, and the third one is emergency change. So I will explain about them one by one on my next slides. All right, so let's start with normal change. Normal change requests follow a prescriptive process which requires two levels of approval before being implemented, reviewed, and closed. These changes require a full range of assessments and authorizations such as peer or technical approval, change management and change advisory board authorization to ensure completeness, accuracy, and the least possible disruption to service. These changes are most often scheduled outside of defined change blackout window or during defined maintenance window. And last, but that's a very important point, is it always meets the lead time. So there are so many, people around who are always confused about lead time. So if I explain it in simple terms, so let's say today is 5th of February, and you want to schedule a change for 10th of February. That is after 5 days. Now on the tool itself, like if you use a ServiceNow tool, so on the tool itself, you are submitting that change today. So from today, that is 5th of February to 10th of February, we have 5 days of time. So if you're raising a change that has a risk level 2, and risk level 2 has a lead time of 5 days. So that means you are meeting the lead time here. Okay, but let's assume you are raising a risk level 1 change, which is very critical, and for risk 1 we have lead time of 10 days. Okay, but you are raising it today, that is 5th of February, and its start time will be of 10th of February. So you do not have 10 days of lead time. So in that case, you will miss the lead time. So what happens when a change misses the lead time? It simply turns into an exception or expedited change. We will talk about that on some other day. Let's discuss about standard change. A standard change is a pre-authorized change that is low risk, relatively common, and follows a specified procedure or work instruction. A standard change is one that is frequently implemented, has repeatable implementation steps, and has a proven history of success. As standard changes are pre-approved, they follow a streamlined process in which group level or peer approval and CAB authorization steps are not required. Approved standard change request can be predefined in a catalog of templates to make accessing and requesting a standard change more efficient. And last, this ability also enables the change management team to control the changes that are authorized as standard. So any change, which you are very, very well aware of that it will not impact the infrastructure in any way, and you also have implemented those changes like 3 or 4 one kind of changes in the past, and all of them went successful. So then you can raise a standard template, and once you get the approval from the change authorization board, you can simply move ahead and create a standard change afterwards, so you don't need to go again and again to the approval process. Okay, let's discuss about emergency change. A change that must be implemented as soon as possible, for example, to resolve a major incident or implement a security patch. This change is of such a high priority that it bypasses group and peer review and approval and goes straight to the authorization state for approval by the CAB approval group. Emergency changes cover the following types of emergencies: fix on fail or retroactive situations where the impact to service has already been experienced, or fail situations where the impact to service is imminent if action is not taken. So in short, whenever you raise an emergency change, make sure it is being raised in response to a major P1 incident. Emergency changes should be past dated changes on tool. Uh, and also, you need to seek a senior executive approval before raising an emergency change. So these are the criteria that we follow in emergency change, and they may vary from one organization to another. So that's all we have today for types of changes in service management. So please do subscribe to News Poem channel, and thank you so much for watching.